waking up, there's always sky. Rest your head, I'll take you high. We won't fade into darkness, won't let you fade into darkness.
For every tyrant a tear for the vulnerable, in every loss all the bones of a miracle. For every dreamer a dream was unstoppable, with something to believe in.
You said one day you'll leave this world behind, so live a life you will remember. My father told me when I was just a child, these are the nights that never die. My father told me learn how to walk without you. I gotta carry my cross without you. Stuck in the middle and I'm just about you. I'm going running, fly without you.
So wake me up when it's all over, when I'm wiser and I'm older. All this time I was finding myself and I didn't know I was lost. So wake me up when it's all over, when I'm wiser and I'm older. All this time I was finding myself and I didn't know I was lost.
I'll give to you the love you seek and love. Somebody I'm waiting for. I'll give to you the love you seek and love.
We come a long way since that day. And we will never look back at the faded silhouette. We've come a long way since that day. And we will never look back at the faded silhouette.
Tuesday I was through with hoping. Wednesday my empty arms were open. Thursday waiting for love, waiting for love. Thank the stars, it's Friday. I'm burning like a fire on wild on Saturday. Yes, I won't be coming to church on Sunday. I'll be waiting for love, waiting for love to come around.
we would always be. Without you, I feel lost at sea. Through the darkness, you'd hide with me. Like the wind, we'd be wild and free. You said you'd follow me anywhere. Your arms tell me you won't be there. I gotta learn how to love without you. I gotta carry my cross without you. Stuck in a riddle and I'm just about to figure it out without you. And I'm not sitting home without you. I'm going on without you. I'm not tasting now without you. I'm going body inclined without you.
Do you think about being alone? The things we used to do, used to be. I could be the one to make you feel that way. I could be the one to set you free. Do you think about when the crowd's gone? It used to be so easy, you and me. I could be the one to make you feel that way. I could be the one to set you free.
Looking up, there's always sky. Rest your head, I'll take you high. We won't fade into darkness. Won't let you fade into darkness. Why worry now? You'll be safe. Hold my hand, just in case. And we won't fade into darkness. Fade into darkness. No, we won't fade into darkness. Fade into
You're just a chance I take to keep on dreaming. You're just another day that keeps me breathing. Baby, I'm afraid that there's nothing sure. Baby, hold something higher, away with me some more. One fight is one who needs a gun. Boom, boom, knock you out. You knocked me down. Who's laughing now? Boom, boom, knock you out. See the smoke when the sun shines. We will forever be faded under cold sky, captivated in your cold eyes. We will forever be faded under cold sky.
Never stop the fucking rave.
Silent love calling faith to shadow me through your hallways. New echoes you can feel and rehearse the way you heal.
Make them dance just like you, 'cause you make me move. Yeah, you always make me go. Yeah, you always make me go.
I'll run away with your footsteps. I'll build a city that drinks for two. And if you lose yourself
obviously the best.
I love TRADECASTER.
Happy Saturday, everybody. Just a friendly reminder. Over the past 12 months, how much money did you make day trading using your strategy? 551,000.
That kind of money, it's like you know what you're doing.
Sean knows his stuff.
So this is exactly how I did it.
Perfect.
I want everyone to go trade. Go! Let's go! Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls.
Anything else?
It wasn't pleasant. That was during lunch hours.
Take some pictures.
Now we're up $1,200! We got some action right here. $2,000, $760. Okay. If I tell you how I was able to do this, go out and make that money, make a killing. Can we start getting ourselves in the green somehow? Get it, people! A bot sell man making HUDI $1,000. Ollie with a $327 trade. Boom, guys. $989 profit. $2,600. Oh, baby! Oh, baby! Oh, baby! You guys want to see something good today? We're bringing something good to the house. Woo! Ladies and gentlemen, are we back? Is it time? Is it time, ladies and gentlemen? I think things are gonna start getting pretty hot around here. Pretty toasty at this moment. Traders, welcome back to the greatest show on earth. You're sitting front row into something that's gonna be magical. Something that's gonna take your body over to the next dimension. Traders, we got this super hot market. We got the best team in the world, the best looking viewers I've ever seen in my life. And I might just say, everyone, let's get ready for profits. I want you guys getting a little, stretching out your fingers here, because you guys are gonna be typing in that ATM pin number way too much, way too often. Taking those monies on out and enjoying your life. But we gotta be able to break it on down as we always do, making sure every single trader has a spot on plan. Because if I'm not giving you a spot on plan, then why the heck are you watching? You know what I mean? Traders, wake up! It's Money Monday. Everyone get ready to go. Strap on in. Throw the strap on. And let's get ready to just get some action here. So excited here, team. And I know the last few days I was out in Utah, but you know what? We're back here right now at this moment, ready to see what this market brings us. If you guys are watching over on YouTube, smash that thumbs up. That's all I ask. I don't ask much of you guys. I just ask that you guys smash that thumbs on up. Hit that subscribe button so you guys never miss a live stream. If you guys are watching over on TikTok at this time, double tap the live screen. Hit the follow button. Share it. Donate $1 million in the chat. I appreciate you. Now, let's talk about it all. Let's go over this day and let's break this thing on down. I'm sorry, that song just gets me so jacked up. Traders, we got a huge day as stated. So we're going to break down our morning newsletter and really make sure every single trader is prepared. So let's start off with the S&P 500. The S&P 500 right now, team, this is the talk of the town. And why is it the talk of the town? Well, because on Thursday, we had a huge drop in the market, didn't we? On Thursday, the S&P 500 fell about $5. We can go back over to this day and we could see the drop from 523, almost 524, all the way down towards 512.52. Did I say $5? I meant to say upwards of $12. The S&P 500 absolutely dumped over on Thursday. Now, I don't mean to toot my own horn, guys. I don't mean to be sitting here and saying I told everyone. I don't want to sit here and say puts were going to grab control. I don't want to sit here and say once the channel broke, as I've been stating for the last 2.5 weeks, that everyone should be moving on the put side. I don't want to say that, but I will! Because we have been stating that the moment that this channel breaks, we're going to see a good sell-off. And for the people that took advantage of it, to the people who banked over on Thursday, for the people who said, hey, Dek, I was able to have the biggest green day of my life because all I did was wait for that 517.50 mark to break, and we had this huge sell-off all the way down to 512, Congratulations. And you absolutely deserve the money that you made right there. You absolutely deserve the profit that you made right there. So the S&P 500, that's all it came on down to. We talk about this day in and day out, that once this channel gets that crack, guess what happens? We are going to be seeing stop losses get hit. Once this channel cracks, we're going to start seeing a lot of pessimism. We're going to see negativity. We're going to see shorters. We're going to see put contracts. Once this channel started cracking for the first time in 2024, expect to see a big sell-off. And that is exactly what has happened. So for every single trader that took advantage of this monster dump, congratulations. You guys deserve it and you guys earned it. But now obviously that was Thursday. Today is today. So what is in the cards today? What is the game plan of today? Traders, I'll tell you exactly what I think is going to happen. What I think as of now is that the S&P 500 is going to get a couple small little bounces. Now, what I mean by this is we already can see that the S&P 500 has bounced in the channel, bounced in the channel, bounced in the channel, bounced at the channel, bounced at the channel, and then we cracked the channel. Once we cracked the channel was the big sell-off. But now we're starting to bounce back up here slightly. What I think most likely is going to happen is we are going to test the old bouncing area, which is now going to be holding up as resistance. So we have the bounce area, which I think is now going to hold up as resistance, which is up towards around 522. So Dek, you said that before we were going to sell off. We got it. But guys, now we're starting to bounce back up. Are we going to sell off again? The biggest move on this entire week is most likely going to be on Wednesday. Wednesday, for anyone who does not know, is we do have data coming on out. The data that comes on out on Wednesday is going to be the 8/30 data, Consumer Price Index, core CPI data, CPI year over year, CPI year over year. Then we have Michelle Bowman Speaks, who is the federal one of the feds, I'm just going to say. One of the feds, makes it nice and easy. And now, why is this so big here, traders? Because you know what's nuts? How many people here have been waiting for rate hikes to get cut? Okay, I'm excited for rate hikes to get cut. Cut rate hikes, things can go up even higher. Well, let's take a little bit of a pump back right here, guys. Let's pump the brakes. Let's take a little fire off the log here for a second. They're actually talking right here. We have Michelle Bowman actually speaking that we might actually do another rate hike. Not a rate cut, but a possible rate hike. Part of the Federal Reserve says, it's not what I want to do, but I do continue to see the risk at this at a future meeting. We may need to increase the policy rate further if inflation is bad. So could you imagine this, guys? Could you imagine after having 12 rate hikes throughout 2021 and 2022, that in 2023 we finally stopped finally stopped raising rates. We've been pausing rates. We've been saying to ourselves, hey, you know what? Let's everyone just calm down here. It's now 2024. We're going to start cutting rates all the way back on down. Nope, scratch that. We could possibly be doing more rate cuts in the future. Rate hikes in the future. So this is big over on Wednesday. If we have bad CPI data and all of a sudden we're seeing that inflation is still going on up, and we already had 12 rate hikes and they were 0.75, 0.5, 0.25%. Now everyone just wants things to start coming back on down because, everything is a lot more expensive nowadays. We're trying to stop people from spending, but people are still spending left and right, and inflation is still being stubbornly high. Do the Federal Reserves need to do another rate hike to really send a message and try to get people to truly stop spending? Because right now, inflation is still holding up extremely strong. The market is still right next to record highs, and things are still holding pretty well. So Wednesday is going to definitely be a big day at 8:30 a.m. in the morning to get a future outlook of what's going to be happening with the SPY here. So what do I honestly think is going to be happening? I think the S&P 500 is going to come on down today and probably test right around 518.50. I do think the S&P 500 is going to get a little bit of a drop at the start of the day, maybe come back on down towards 519, 518.50-ish, and then we're going to get a bounce play, I think, back on up towards 521-ish. I don't think today is going to be a massive day, but I do think it's going to be a profitable day. I don't think today is going to be a massive, $5, $10, $12 drop on the SPY, but I do think today is going to definitely have some movement. I think the ultimate goal on the S&P 500 is to get back on up towards around 522 and test this purple line, which is now going to hold up as resistance. We can see that this channel has been perfect, where we have had bounce play, bounce play, bounce play, bounce play, bounce play, bounce play, bounce play. Then we had crack of the bounce play, massive sell-off. Now this massive sell-off is leading towards a nice bounce play, which traders and buyers are going to try to get back up towards 522. If it ever got back inside the channel, channel, I do think we'd run all the way up and hit some brand new record highs at the break of 525. But right now, team, it really does come on down to, I would watch for two solid green days coming on up, with Wednesday basically being the main day here. I am looking for a morning pullback, possible dip buy entries, and then a slow, steady climb back on up towards around like the 522 region today. That is going to be my ultimate goal. So that is what I'm looking for over on the S&P 500. Now, other than the S&P 500, obviously we saw a lot of attention, a lot of hype in other plays. What have been some of the most active? What have been one of the some of the most volatile plays that have been able to make you some of the most money? Well, we had MSTR. If anyone didn't see it, MSTR fell all the way from $1,800 all the way on down to $1,400. Yes, in the matter of 2 days, MSTR was dropping nearly what? $600? That is absolutely insane to see how MSTR just got absolutely destroyed over the last few days. So we were all the way up at 2,000, excuse me, a couple weeks ago. And now MSTR dropped all the way on down towards around 1,400. We are still sitting right around the 1,600 mark. I'm going to say the same exact thing. Watch for a little bit of a morning pullback, and then watch for a spike and climb back on up. Most likely, that's what I'm kind of leaning towards throughout this entire day for most plays, most stocks, most possible opportunities here. Same exact thing. Let's go over with SMCI. SMCI, a very hot artificial intelligence play. Most traders have been watching and studying, AI stocks, and SMCI has been one of the top plays at the top of the list here to see, are these going to be able to continue to hold on up. SMCI, look how great this is. Long upper shadow towards 1,060. Since then, we've had a massive sell-off. Went from 1,060 all the way on down towards 934. So we were seeing a big over $100 drop over on SMCI. Now, again, I would say watch for a little bit of a pullback and watch for a potential climb back up towards around 1,000. So SMCI has been extremely hot. We do know MSTR has been extremely hot. And we do know also, again, NVIDIA has been extremely hot. NVIDIA, look at the huge sell-off over on NVIDIA. From $900 all the way down to $860 on Thursday. Friday, we got a little bit of a bounce play, and I would definitely say something similar is going to happen, where we do get a little bit of a bounce, and then we start bouncing our way back on up towards, $900 or so. So that's the game plan going into today. That's the idea going into today. I want to make sure every single trader understands that NVDA, SMCI, MSTR, these are going to be very hot, very volatile plays. Make sure that you guys are all set ready to go on these stocks, because these could definitely be movers. I am watching for morning pullbacks, looking for dip buy entries, and then looking for bounces back on up. Wednesday is the economic data. When we come out on Wednesday at 8:30 a.m., we do have CPI data, and then after that, we do have Michelle Bowman speaking at the time of 8:45 to give us a better outlook. Today and tomorrow, small green days. Wednesday, whatever the CPI data shows. That's what it's all about. So let's make sure that we are fully stacked and fully ready on that. Now, let's talk about some penny stocks, team. Let's talk about some plays that can make you a ton of money if you guys have a small account here. So what I do want to do is I want to switch out this new scanner here. I want to grab this new scanner, switch it on out to always the top gainers on the day, and let's see what are the top hottest press releases on the day here. So what do we have at this moment? It does say AUUD. Now, what is going on with AUUD at this moment? It says AUUD, let me make this a little bigger here, has an insurance of a AI patent. Now, a patent isn't really the best press release in the world. It's not. When we have a patent, it's nothing really too special. But the fact that it's an AI patent, it's an artificial intelligence patent, that's what brought in all the hype. That's what brought in all the action. That's what brought in all the activity towards it. So when we take a look over on AUUD, you can see this is a stock that has gone from $1.42 and has spiked all the way up to $3.85. This is a beautiful rip and run over on AUD from $1.50 all the way on up towards around $3.80. So AUUD here, do I want you guys watching this? Absolutely. AUD, the big issue that it's going to have is we are going to be opening up right next to the 50-day moving average, aka this blue line. If you cannot stay above the price of 368, watch for a sell-off. If you do have a morning spike, but fall back underneath the price of 368, watch for a sell-off. I'm going to tell you guys right now, this is not the best press release in the world. The reason why AUD is spiking is just because it does have a AI patent. A patent really isn't that crazy. Anyone can file for a patent. It's just the whole fact that everyone goes ballistic when anyone says anything that has to do with artificial intelligence. So that's why it's got that nice rip, and that's why it's got that nice run and good activity. So let's see what else we have here. AUD above 369, it's bullish. Anything underneath it, it's bearish, which means you guys can go ahead and short this play. If you guys want to short AUD, there are shares available to short, which means you make money as the stock falls. It's a great way to be able to make money. It's honestly, I think, the most profitable way in the stock market to make money, which is just shorting penny stocks, basically betting that these penny stocks are going to fall. You need to remember something. 85% of companies fail. Penny stocks are going to be within that 85% of companies. Nearly anything that spikes on up does come crashing back on down in the near future. Betting against the play is always a sure shot way of knowing, hey, I'm going to be making some money in the future here. Yes, there's times that stocks squeeze and go on big rips and runs, but in most cases, if you can be able to have a tight stop loss and realize that this play is going to come crashing on down, you're going to be making money over on these penny stocks, which is how I've been able to make the majority of my money in the markets. Let's see what else we have here. LGVN. So let's see what we got, guys. Next on up, or actually PALI just popped on. Oh, PLAI, that's up 1,040%. That's again that's just a reverse stock split. That's nothing too crazy. Let's see what else. UCAR. UCAR right here. UCAR did come out with a press release. What was the press release? It says UCAR to launch a commercial operation for its EV battery swapping system. So UCAR at this time. Let's do a little bit more research on this play. This is the number 3 top gainer at this moment. And if I was taking a look over on UCAR, what would you guys think, I would be saying on this play? I would say, hey, get ready for that possible bull flag pattern, right? Wouldn't you guys? A little bit of a spike, nice little wedge pattern starting to form right here, getting tighter and tighter and tighter, seeing if this is going to be able to hold up its gains. And if this does get tighter and tighter and tighter, we could definitely see a squeeze. If no one knows what a bull flag pattern is, here's again some examples of a bull flag setup. So you can see how we basically have a spike. We have this nice bull flag and we get that nice next leg. You can see how we have this bull flag and then we have this next leg. You guys can see we have a spike, we have a bull flag and the next leg. We have a spike and then a bull flag and the next leg. We have a spike and then a bull flag and its next leg. The idea would be right here. Very big spike. Here's the bull flag. In the corner of this, you get your nice wedge and you get a nice squeeze and spike on up. So UCAR, I would definitely be watching this to see if this is going to be able to get that next leg. And remember, it has to wait until we get to the corner of the triangle. And there's no guarantee we're going to spike up. We could crack on down, but most likely it's going to happen in the corner of the triangle. So that's going to be at least like another 10 to 15 minutes most likely. So make sure that you guys understand that over on UCAR. Does have news, does have a low float, does have a bull flag pattern. I would definitely keep my eyes peeled on it. So anything else that has, maybe some big news that maybe want to look at? What about SMFL? SMFL has a 3-star press release here. 3-star press release. SMFL has a low float, only 568,000. You can see it does have an agreement to acquire another company. And since it has this agreement to acquire another company, that's going to bring in some hype. So I do like how we have SMFL right here. This play, if it can get above, I would say 90 cents, we could squeeze on it. So, that's kind of what it comes on down to. I love looking at stocks that have low floats. AUD, 584,000 in float. That's why it's running so well. The float are the shares offered to the public. When you have a low supply, that's what the float is. It's your supply. When you have a low supply and a high demand, price increases dramatically. So that's what we have over on AUD. We have a low supply and we have a high demand, and that's why the price is increasing dramatically. AUD does have that patent with AI. Right? Other than that, we have UCAR, which has an extremely low float, which we already talked about, does have a press release, does have a bull flag pattern. And we do have SMFL, which does have a low float, needs to get above 90 cents though to start taking on over. The other one is LGVN, which is starting to fade and fall a little bit right now. You can see LGVN did have a filing press release. Nothing too big about this filing, but this is the filing right here. You can see news filing, and LGVN does have, some hype because of its filing. But I want you guys to always think about, don't buy a stock for no reason. Buy a stock for credibility. Don't ever catch me, having you say, oh, AUD, why are you buying into it? Because the stock's going up. That's not a good reason to buy into it. Say AUD has an AI patent press release. I'm looking to be able to jump in with momentum. I'm going to have a stop loss if it falls underneath $4, and I'm going to try to spike up to $5. Cool. You have a game plan. You have reason. You have credibility. This play, $5 target now, 369 support. Little heads up for AUUD, the number one top gainer in the stock market, now up 188%. The 50-day moving average, guys, is going to be holding on up as the main support line. $5 is going to be your main target. Notice whenever you come down to $5, bounce, 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 bounce. Here's bounce, bounce, bounce. Put a line right across the board. I'll give you an idea of where you're going to start turning at. So most likely you're going to start turning at, what is this more area, like 460-ish, 460, 465. Notice the bouncing, bounce, 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 all at that 460 area. That's definitely something that you want to be aware of this bouncing, of these opportunities here, and that's also where you most likely going to hold up as a reversal. Same exact thing with the S&P 500, where your old bounce areas are most likely going to hold up as resistance, aka 522 or so. So traders, that's definitely something, and ideas of the day and what you guys are looking for. Some other things I do want to talk about coming on up here before we kick off this day. Number one is who is all coming out on Friday. On Friday, for those who do not know, is our New York City meetup. Now, what does that mean, guys? Well, basically what this means is we picked a spot, we picked a location, and I just want this to be a fun networking event for everyone to be able to come out. It's absolutely free. So if you guys are in the Northeast, if you guys are in the New York City area, we are all going to meet at one of my favorite rooftops, which is 230 and the 5th, which is in New York City. It's a huge rooftop, and I want all traders to be able to come on out, talk stocks, meet, network with each other, have fun, meet me, grab some drinks, get some food, whatever you guys want, and that's going to be from 5 to 7 p.m. So hopefully we get some nice weather. Hopefully, again, I get to see you guys, but this is this upcoming Friday, and every single trader is invited. So if you're an investor, if you're a trader, if you guys want to come on out, if you guys are in the New York City, come on out to 230 in the 5th, rooftop bar. 5 to 7 is when I'm going to be there. I would love to be able to meet you guys, talk some stocks, hang on out for a good 2 hours, and then go out and enjoy your Friday night. But I just wanted to put together this free pop-up event where you guys can come on out, talk stocks, and be able to hang out and meet some other people that are involved in stock trading as well. So I can't wait to see you guys over on Friday. Other than that, though, ladies and gentlemen, we are getting ourselves fired up and ready to rock and roll on this day. If you guys are watching over on TikTok, if you guys are watching over on YouTube, I appreciate you guys as always. Make sure you guys come on over to TRADECASTER.com. Click the link in the description, click the link in my bio right now, and you will get a free 7-day pass to come on over to TradeCaster and have access to all of these amazing lobbies. TradeCaster is the place that I live stream every single day. You can watch me live trade, which we're about to do right now, and also have access to all these other live streams that are live at this moment. You guys can click the lobbies page and be able to watch all these incredible traders, which is just so fun and so awesome. So make sure if you guys want to be watching me live trade, you guys sign up to a free 7-day pass right now. Other than that, though, guys, we are about to kick this party on off. I will be live every single morning for, again, free over on pre-markets. But traders, it's now time to get prepared for this day and get ready to absolutely crush it. I had a blast out in Utah, and now, again, it's game time. So I'm going to refresh the live stream, get it private to TradeCaster members only. YouTube, I appreciate you. TikTok, I appreciate you. And Discord, I appreciate you. But it's time to just dive on over to TradeCaster members only. I'll see you guys over on TradeCaster. Give me 2 seconds to refresh the live stream, and we'll kick this party off with this huge day ahead. Let's get ready to make this money. I'll see you guys then. Woo!